Seth Robinson. Seth Robinson, will you report to the counter at the welcome desk at the rear? Seth Robinson.
Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 181st commencement at Marietta College. Our ceremony will begin shortly. At this time, we ask that you please take a moment to turn off all electronic devices and that you remain at your seats as the class of 2018 enters in a few minutes, and again when they exit at the end of the ceremony. You will also notice a roped off area near the front left of today's setup. This area is for family and friends to use to take photos of graduates. Only authorized photographers may go outside of this area. We also ask that you remain seated as the graduates line up to receive their diplomas so that everyone has an unobstructed view. Feel free to use the area set up for photography, but please do not get up to greet or take photos with your graduate during this time. There will be plenty of time to do that after the ceremony. Our goal is to make today's event an enjoyable experience for everyone who is here. Marietta College thanks you for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, just one more time, we want to see if Seth Robinson can report back to the welcome desk in the back of the gym here. Just if you meet with our chief of police is back there, he just has something that he wants to hand to you if you are available. Thank you.
seated. Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, administrators, trustees, families, friends, and guests. My name is Bill Rood, and I have the pleasure of being the 19th president of this great college we know as Marietta. Today we gather to celebrate graduation of the 181st class from Marietta College and to recognize the accomplishments of the members of the class of 2018. As the 181st class, you become part of a great tradition at one of the finest liberal arts colleges in America. Marietta College graduates hold leadership positions around the world. I am pleased to welcome all those assembled with us for this joyous occasion. This includes, of course, parents and families of graduates, the people who have provided support, both moral and financial, and who have believed in you, sometimes when you are not sure you even believed in yourselves. I also want to extend a special welcome to the families who have traveled far and wide to Marietta from places as far away as China, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Ghana, throughout the U.S., and throughout the world. They're here to share this special occasions with their sons and daughters. We also have faculty and staff who have challenged you and have helped you explore new worlds. Among them, each of you has mentors, and I hope, friends for life. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the hard work of these graduates. Would the faculty and staff of Marietta College please stand and be recognized? Thank you. A graduation celebration is a special moment in the life of a college. It is special for the family and friends who honor our graduates by their attendance. It is special for this college that has a rich and remarkable history. It is very special to the faculty who always put students first and whose commitment to learning, discovery, and engagement has made Marietta College a prominent center for educational success. Finally, it is even more special for our graduates whose hard work and commitment to learning we honor today. Graduates, you have earned the privilege of being here. We know this graduation celebration will be meaningful and memorable, and we thank you for being with us for this grand day. Joining me on the platform, and I ask them to stand as I recognize them, Dr. Richard Danford, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Mr. George Fenton, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Don Ritter, our honored guest and speaker, and Dr. Janet Bland, Provost and Dean of the Faculty. This is a day of celebration, and we are delighted that all of you can be with us today. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. George Fenton, Chair of the Marietta College Board of Trustees.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I would like to welcome the families, friends, and supporters of the class of 2018. I want to commend you for the value you have put on our liberal arts education, one that will make our graduates leaders in their communities and in our changing world. To the graduates, we offer you our heartfelt congratulations. Today you join the long blue line of Marietta College alumni, a group of distinguished and successful individuals who have brought honor to this college and themselves. We are pleased to have all of you join our ranks. We hope that you will stay connected to Marietta College in very concrete and meaningful ways. We need your help to continue the fine tradition of this college for generations to come. Best wishes to each of you today and forever in every road you take.
Thank you, George. Will you all please stand and join in singing the college hymn, which is led by the Marietta College Concert Choir. This hymn has its basis in the 90th Psalm, the great text common to all biblical religions. The words are printed in your program. Delor Papa and Kruma Ababio and Samantha Ray Welch please come forward? Milo Parker Jewett taught at the Marietta Collegiate Institute and Marietta College from 1833 to 1848. His will established the Jewett Prize, which is awarded annually to two seniors chosen in a public speaking competition. In the 19th century, every graduate of this college was required to give an oration as part of the commencement program. To the relief of most of today's graduates, we have now reduced the oratorical expectation to a presentation by the top two Jewett Prize recipients of the class of 2018. Samantha, will you please come forward? Samantha Ray Welch, or Sam as we know her, is from Enos, Montana. Samantha is a political science major with minors in English and McDonough Leadership Studies. Sam, we'd like to congratulate you as the second place Jewett Prize winner for your winning oration, "Oh, You Don't Know the Places You'll Go." Congratulations. It's all yours.
I'm doing my best.
Does this look like it, Sam?
That looks exactly like
There
it.
you go.
We are back on track, everyone. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Welcome, graduates, faculty, families, and friends. Beginning this address by quoting Dr. Seuss seems appropriate. In many of our childhoods, he has inspired us to expand our horizons, accept new challenges, and take different paths. The world is our personal adventure. You know, plenty of us have heard the story before. He has told us we have brains in our head, we have feet in our shoes, and we can steer ourselves in any direction we choose. Today across America, there are likely dozens of other graduates giving similar speeches to different crowds, all referring back to the classic children's book, "Oh, the Places You'll Go." But mine's a little bit different. As it turns out, Dr. Seuss might have missed something. What are we supposed to do if we don't know what to do? If we can steer ourselves in any direction we choose, how are we supposed to know what to choose? For a while, I knew. I had a plan. And I was so confident and so self-assured that I would scream my plan from the rooftops. The plan was a major accomplishment. I since spent nearly 4 years of my college career trekking down the path with clearly marked signs pointing in the direction of law school. I had figured out what I was going to do with my life when I was 17 years old, and I would never change my mind. Until, of course, I changed my mind last December. I had watched the plan start to come together with submitted applications, acceptance letters, and scholarships, all before realizing that I didn't want to go to law school after all. Once I told myself I didn't have to go, I slept like a baby. And by that, I mean I would fall asleep and then wake up every 10 minutes and cry. I was freaking out. Where was my confidence? And what was I supposed to scream from the rooftops now? People tend to take comfort in their plans, and suddenly the only thing I was confident about was that I knew the one thing that I didn't want. But even though when I decided to abandon my plan, my parents were anxious and my advisor nearly fell out of his chair, I knew that my 4 years at Marietta College were by no means a waste. At graduation, people will often look out into the crowd and say they see doctors, lawyers, teachers, or journalists. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are some of those out there, but I don't know who's going to do what because life is going to surprise us all at some point. I once had a path and then suddenly I didn't. Marietta College is where I found the answers to some of Dr. Seuss's unresolved questions. The places we go don't necessarily matter because our liberal arts education has prepared us for our upcoming journey no matter what directions we take and no matter how many detours we make. There might be confusion and changing minds and uncertainty, but we are all prepared. Marietta College has prepared us for both the expected and the unexpected. Many of the students in our graduating class took courses in leadership. In our global leadership course, we were taught about the philosophy of Taoism. Taoism is about accepting life around nature's forces. It's about accepting oneself in the moment and going with the flow of life. There is no good or bad decision and no wrong path because that's all a part of life's journey. Lao Tzu, the founder of the philosophy, is quoted saying the following: "A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving." Maybe some of us don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but Taoism has taught us that on Tuesday, a door might open up. Marietta College has prepared us to enter any of these doors that might open. I don't mean to discount any of the graduates in the audience that do have concrete plans. In fact, I think we have something to learn from them. Our STEM majors know a lot about this sort of thing. Math and science tend to deal in absolutes, and this has led us to some of the world's greatest technology, architecture, and the almighty iPhone. In fact, I think there might be some bored toddlers in the back sitting on their parents' iPhones right now. But some of these same STEM majors also learned about evolutionary biology. Through the process of evolution, some things stay the same, but sometimes you end up with weird changes and you pull a three-eyed fish out of the Ohio River. It's okay to take comfort in your expectations, because sometimes they'll lead you exactly where you need to go. But other times, life sends curveballs your way. Science has taught us that those surprises can lead to major successes, too. In our class, we have a lot of men and women in fraternities and sororities. As close-knit groups, we try to help each other out. Over the years, I'm sure there have been times where somebody has just been screaming and crying down the hall. It's 3 in the morning, and you just want to get some sleep. But you know you care about this person, so you get up, you go to their room, you get them a snack, and you talk them through why on earth they're sobbing at 3 in the morning. And they settle down, they go to sleep, and you do too. Maybe through these experiences, Marietta College has taught you something about how to be a parent. This class also has a lot of people in athletics. Maybe not every single one of you will go on to be the next Babe Ruth or Michael Jordan, but as athletes, you were taught about teamwork, leadership, success, and how to juggle your time wisely. Marietta has prepared you all to be CEOs. Maybe you had to take a general education science course. I took Intro to Astronomy with dozens of other students that said the class wasn't applicable to their major or to their life at all. But looking back, my biggest takeaway was that the world does not revolve around me. If you're a humanities major, you've probably been asked what on earth you're going to do with your degree. Well, Marietta College has taught us to think critically, engage in respectful debate, and ask thoughtful questions. So, maybe Marietta College didn't prepare us for some of today's political discourse, but it's definitely prepared us to be editors, lobbyists, and researchers. Many of us know the pain of waking up for an 8 a.m. class and having to choke down burnt coffee from Gilman. But look on the bright side. Marietta has prepared us for office coffee. As pioneers, we've learned the secrets of the cosmos, the workings of international relations, theories of the global economy, all while simultaneously putting meaning into our lives through the arts, literature, and theater. This is the beauty of a liberal arts education. There's more to our experience as college students than meets the eye. We've learned a lot from our classes and, just as importantly, picked up on some surprising lessons along the way. So accept who you are today, right now, and don't overthink what's happened before or what's coming next. After all, there was one thing that Dr. Seuss did get exactly right. Will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. And if you don't know where your mountain is yet, that's okay too. If there's anything I've learned from not having a plan, it's that Marietta has taught me more than I ever thought it could, and probably more lessons that are yet to come. And that's better than any plan could ever be. Thank you. That would happen to me.
Just give it back to Dr. Perucci. Thanks, Sam. And thanks, Dr. Perucci, for getting the script up here. Papa, will you please come forward? Before Papa Nkrumah Abebio, who we know as Papa, it's a lot easier, is from Temagania. Papa is a petroleum engineering major with a minor in economics as well as engineering leadership and organizational social responsibility, the easy majors. Papa, we would like to congratulate you as the first place Jewett Prize winner for your winning oration, Our Kente Experiences. Congratulations.
I'm not one to come usually prepared, but I'm glad I brought a copy of my speech. So, President Rude, Mr. Ritter, Mr. Fenton, Provost Bland, Dr. Danford, faculty, staff, family and friends from far and near, fellow graduates. I am extremely humbled to be able to share in the intensity of emotions buzzing here in this auditorium. Emotions like the love we are feeling around us, the anxiety about not knowing what's next, and the ecstatic joy for finally escaping 16 years of school. There's also a lot of sadness that ramen noodles, that wonderful late night savior, and 2 a.m. trips to Walmart will no longer be considered normal, or that from after this point today, calling mom and dad to bail us out financially will no longer be socially acceptable. In this mixture of emotions, I am elated to have this opportunity to speak on behalf of the class of 2018 and address this gathering on this momentous occasion. It would be wrong of us to bask in the celebration and pomp of this event without acknowledging and thanking the tireless efforts of our parents, faculty, and staff. There's an African saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Here we are, no longer children, but adults who owe you a debt of gratitude. To our parents, guardians, relatives, faculty, and staff, for the love, time, and energy vested into us, we say thank you. Class of 2018, we made it. Today, we stand on the cusp of a time that will forever ring in our lives. Looking at the beautiful faces before me today, I cannot be more excited to be part of this class and all the amazing things that we have achieved. We must admit, we have quite a story. Ours is not a story to be told, but one intricately woven into the annals of Marietta College. Our story could be described as a beautiful tapestry, one made of multicolored threads of silk, ready to be displayed for all to see. Our story reminds me of the kente cloth. Now, if you know me, you know I love everything about Ghana, my homeland. Whether you have had a taste of my cooking, seen my Facebook and Twitter pages painted red, gold, green, and black, or wondered why there's a guy who has a prop flag in his afro, you can tell it means a lot to me. And as I reflect on our story, I'm amazed at how symbolic a Ghanaian masterpiece is to our time here at Marietta and the meaning we can draw from the kente cloth. As you can see, the fabric is a vibrant, colorful piece of art, woven together by very different strands of delicate threads to represent a varied background and the unique paths forged here at Marietta to arrive at this moment. Our cloth is peculiar and laced with experiences unique to a class. For example, surviving a flood our freshman year, rest in peace to all the cars we lost that night, witnessing a school protest, and experiencing the loss of our exceptional friend, Joel, unite us to celebrate what a life worth living looks like. The story of our experiences is important because despite all that is occurring around us in the world, today we see that beauty and victory can arise from a unity of differences. Here we are, staring at this garland of glory, our kente cloth. The kente cloth does not only lace different experiences together, it's an experience in and of itself. Experiences that stand out and change the course of our lives. Moments that we will not change for anything in the world. For instance, finding treasure in a relationship with God, stumbling upon love for a significant other, or better yet, discovering our life's purpose. For me, a single moment stands out. The moment I found my deepest passion, one that satisfies me deeply and I'm dedicating my life to. I was standing in the great room for an Excel community meeting, looking around the room full of freshmen. Feeling fulfilled, I realized that the only thing I wanted to do for the rest of my life was help other people realize their potential. Fellow graduates, every single one of us has our own experiences, together making an incredible story. Just like a light is not lit to be hidden under a table, so also our experiences should not be relished alone in the silence of our own soul. Class of 2018, today I invite you to join me in welcoming others to share in this experience, making our kente cloth bigger than ourselves so that the influence of our story inspires others to create profound experiences of their own. Another noteworthy fact about the kente cloth is that no two are the same. Stripes, patterns, colors, textures, meanings, and names. Our woven fabric is a testimonial to everything we have experienced. Today, the unveiling of our masterpiece to the world is but a silent witness of a story unlike any other, one of victory, failure, stress, joy, friendship, and love. Take a moment and look around you and allow yourself to wander through the memories we formed. The never dull moments at Jimbo's, the late night conversations relating to just about anything, the number of times we lost our voice cheering on pioneer teams, the intangible moments of joy that we cannot describe, the laughter, weeping, the fun, that one memory just you and your friends share. Hold on to those memories. In addition, the kente cloth, although luxurious and intended for royalty, is made from a heavy fabric and quite uncomfortable to wear. To bask in the glory it bestows, one must be willing to bear the weight of duty that comes with it. The kente cloth has beauty with purpose. Like each unique piece of cloth, no one has the same combinations of talents, skills, passions, and myriad experiences that we have. Each one of us has a specific role to play in the world. Like each strand, we hold up the work of art, and together, our kente cloth is unlike any other, a tapestry ready to adorn the world with radiant beauty. Today, we get to turn our individual and collective experiences into a relevant cloth of many colors. Finally, each kente cloth has a name and a meaning attached. I choose to name ours Asempapa, which translates to good news. In an era filled with good news, may our kente flood the world with good news. Good news to paint a dull, colorless world with life and a multitude of colors. Good news to bring hope, hope to the destitute. Good news to all. Class of 2018, as new paths open ahead of us today, let us walk as pioneers with purpose, because we have an obligation to those who come after us. Our education will be meaningless unless it radiates into the improvement in the quality of life of all around us. Armed with a liberal arts degree, we understand that this world cannot afford for us to live in a vacuum. President Rood, Mr. Fenton, Mr. Ritter, Provost Bland, Dr. Danford, faculty, staff, friends, fellow graduates, it has been an absolute delight to speak to you today on our last time together, and I cannot wait to see, hear, and partake of the kente experiences of the class of 2018. Thank you.
Thank you both, Papa and Samantha, for their winning orations. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I would like now to invite Dr. Richard Danford, Vice President for Student Life and Dean of Students, to the podium to introduce the prizes and awards.
Good afternoon, everyone. On several occasions during the academic year, we honor and reward our students for achievements and contributions to the campus community. Today, we focus on our graduates. Let me call attention to the list of prizes and awards in today's program. These awards recognize outstanding performances by our graduates. In addition, the program also lists graduating seniors who are members of the college's honor societies. You will note that some students have cords around their necks. These represent membership in the honor societies, and the colors represent the various academic disciplines of those societies. Students who have completed the honors program, and for many that includes an honors thesis, have gold tassels on their mortarboards. Please join me in recognizing all these accomplishments. I would now like to ask Emily Vigu to come forward. The Outstanding Faculty Award will be presented by Ms. Emily Vigu, who is President of the Marietta College Student Government Association.
Will Dr. Tanya Judd Pacella please come to the stage? The Outstanding Faculty Award was established by the Student Senate in 1984 and is presented each year to the member of the faculty who demonstrates excellence in teaching and college involvement. The winner is nominated by students and is selected by the Student Government Association. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Dr. Tanya Judd Pacella. The William Bay Irvine Medal is named for our president from 1948 to 1963, a man noted for his selfless devotion to Marietta College. The medal is based on the qualities of leadership, scholarship, loyalty, and service to the college. This person was nominated and chosen by his peers based on the aforementioned criteria. It is my pleasure to announce the outstanding member of the class of 2018, Eric M. Wilkin.
Congratulations to all those award winners. Will Evan Hansel and Alexander Gross please come forward? We would now like to recognize our valedictorian and salutatorian of the class of 2018. The hard work and determination of these two students has won them the honor of becoming class victorian and salutatorian, and I am pleased to present to our top scholars a special stole indicating their academic achievement. This year's salutatorian of the 2018 graduating class is Alexander Groos with a cumulative GPA of 3.981. Alexander. And the valedictorian of the class of 2018 is Evan Hensel with a cumulative GPA, count all the way down, of a 3.985. Evan. Good job. Congratulations again to our top scholars. At this point, we should note the presence in the graduating class of 3 members of Phi Beta Kappa, the most respected of academic honorary societies. Marietta College's chapter was established in 1860, the 16th in the nation. Let me ask that the members of this new honorary to rise as I read their names and remain standing. Please reserve your applause until I've read all the names. Members of the class of 2018, who are also now members of the Gamma of Ohio chapter of Phi Beta Kappa, are Morgan Nicole Rich, Franco Jack Biondolillo, Daniel Joseph Carlson. Congratulations to all of you. You may be seated. We also want to recognize the recipients of graduation awards selected by Faculty Council. I ask each recipient to rise and be recognized as I read their names. Please again reserve your applause until I have recognized all the award recipients. The Dr. Frank E. Adair Prize is given annually to the member of the graduating class who has been the most outstanding during his or her college career in building morale, esprit de corps, and loyalty to the ideals of the college without particular relation to academic standing. The 2018 recipient of the Adair Prize is Michael Johnson. The Alumni Association Community Service Award was established in 1975 and is conferred on the graduating senior who has demonstrated continuing involvement as a leader and close participant in the activity deemed to be of value to the community or area. This year's recipient is Matthew Johnson. The Asa Shin McCoy Award is given to a member of the graduating class who receives his or her degree summa cum laude or magna cum laude and who is, in the opinion of Faculty Council, worthy of this honor. This year's Asa Shin McCoy Award goes to, you just saw him up here, Alexander Gross. The Stephen N. and Margaret E. Schmidt Prize is given annually to the member of the graduating class who, regardless of academic standing, demonstrated the strongest desire to complete his or her education at Marietta College, despite severe obstacles of any nature. The 2018 Schmidt Prize is divided among 3 deserving graduates, Guo Yifei, Amisha Hurd, and Alec Bianchi. The Delta Upsilon Good Citizen Award, established by the Marietta chapter of Delta Upsilon Fraternity, is given annually in honor of its members who gave their lives in World War II. The award is made to the member of the graduating class who has shown outstanding qualities as to scholarship, leadership, character, and participation in extracurricular activities. The recipient of the Delta Upsilon Good Citizen Award for 2018 is Paige Burchett. Please join me in congratulating all of these students. This is the part where I get a little weepy. Recognition of our retiring faculty. The distinction and prestige of every college derives from its faculty. They set the standards for teaching and learning. They establish the expectations for their students and measure their progress towards achieving those expectations which, when met, constitute eligibility for graduation. These are the individuals about whom graduates of the college always ask and about whom our seniors always brag. Today, I would like us to recognize we have a couple different layers of retirement. An official retirement. I'd like you to recognize a member of the faculty who is retiring this year. Would Janie Reese-Miller please stand? Please join me in congratulating and thanking Dr. Reese Miller, Professor of Language and Linguistics, Director of our ESL program. She is retiring after 22 years at Marietta College. You will see her skills one last time as she reads everyone's name. I asked her if she wanted to come back next year, and she just walked away. Our second unofficial retirement is someone who is in our education department. It's Dr. Carol Hancock. Please rise. She has retired before, and so she is semi-retiring again. She has brought meaning into the life of countless future and current educators and is deeply passionate about our students. Please join me in congratulating Carol in her years of work for the college and a loyal alum. Would Dr. Dottie Erb please stand? Dottie Erb has been I was going to say valuable, but priceless member of our faculty. She was the chair of the faculty the first exciting year I was provost, and I could not have gotten anything done without the help and partnership with Dottie. She has served admirably at this college for 27 years. She has served as the chair of the education department and the chair of the faculty. It is an honor to serve with you all, but Dottie, you got a place in my heart. She is retiring from her faculty position. She will wait 2 beats, and we are going to rehire her in something of a consulting position, as she will be helping us with the myriad of state and federal regulations dealing with the accreditation of education, and I believe she's going to write us some grants. So thank you, Dottie.
Will Stephanie Peliquin please come forward? As we prepare to grant degrees to the 2018 graduates of Marietta College, I welcome Stephanie Esparza Peliquin, class of 2006, and chair of the Marietta College Alumni Association Board of Directors, to bring greetings and a welcome from the Alumni Association.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much. I am honored to be here as a part of today's ceremony, and as a chair of the Marietta College Alumni Association, want to extend heartfelt congratulations to all of our graduates. I welcome you to the Long Blue Line, which represents endless support and involvement from the Marietta College alumni. As your daily interaction with Marietta College comes to a close, we want you to know there is a way to remain connected to your college family, and the Marietta College Alumni Association is that opportunity. You'll find that the Alumni Association, founded in 1841, is a powerful network with over 24,000 members located all over the world. In fact, I would bet there are very few places your travels will take you where you wouldn't find a fellow pioneer working or living nearby. Personally, my husband, also a Marietta College graduate, and myself have run across fellow alumni in our travels everywhere from Maui to Florence and London to Dubai. As an alumni member, you are connected to each of us with a unique and very powerful bond. When you leave this place that you are lucky enough to call home, please don't say goodbye, but as cliche as it might sound, how about just until next time? Stay connected. Join one of the alumni social media pages. Read the award-winning Marietta magazine and the Trailblazer publications, or log on to the online community to keep up to date with all things navy blue and white. Come back for homecoming and all the other special events. Join one of our 10 and growing regional alumni associations all over the country. We are watching for you, and we are eager to hear about where your life is taking you. We want to know about all your career advancements, your marriages, the birth announcements, your address updates, these special achievements, and many more things that will happen on this journey of life. We will be there cheering you on and beaming with pride for our fellow pioneers. As you make your journey out into the world, one of your greatest resources that you have at your disposal is the alumni network of this long blue line. Ask us for help and offer to help others. Give back your time, your talent, and treasure. And you may ask, as Sam so eloquently put before, how do I do that? Consider volunteering your time to mentor a student, serving on a career panel, or becoming an alumni volunteer in your community. Help at a regional association event, or coordinate a special reunion of your own. Marietta College offered you a boundless place to learn and to grow, and we'll hope you will want to return that favor and ensure the same opportunities for the next generation of pioneers. As a fellow graduate, I have personally found my education and my continuing relationship with Marietta College to be invaluable. Our hopes are that you will feel the exact same way. Where will you go? What will you do? Who will you become? Those questions are left unanswered. It is completely unknown. But what we do know is you will always be one thing, and that is a member of the Marietta College family, and that you will always have a place to come back to that feels like home. On behalf of the Marietta College Alumni Association, we wouldn't have missed spending this day with you. Congratulations, class of 2018, and welcome to the Long Blue Line.
I might add, for those of you that don't know, the class of 2018 is now officially the first class to set the standard of wearing blue, navy blue caps and gowns. Before this year, we always wore black. And so if we decided if we were going to be the long blue line, we better start it out the right way. So class of 2018, you are officially the beginning of the long blue line for the next several hundred years. Will Evan Hensel, Belle Huffman, Matthew Johnson, and Callie Miller please come to the stage? In 1997, members of the senior class worked with the Marietta College Alumni Association to develop a senior class gift fund whose goal is to recognize that over 1/3 of the cost of education at Marietta College is supported by gifts from alumni and friends of the college. The senior class gift will help seniors ensure the future success of their college, and we hope begin a pattern of regular support for your alma mater. Evan, Belle, Matthew, and Callie, please come forward to make the 2018 senior class gift presentation.
The goal of the senior class gift program is to promote the culture of philanthropy among the graduating class and encourage individuals to make their first gift to Marietta College. We recognize the importance of alumni giving. With the first donation to Marietta College, we are showing our support for future Marietta College students. Students who have donated at least $10 to the senior class gift are noted in the special section of the commencement program. Those who gave 2018 or more are wearing a gold lapel pin on their commencement gowns today. We would like to thank all of our fellow classmates and parents who made gifts to the Senior Class Challenge. On behalf of the entire class of 2018, I would now like to present President Rude with this check, representing our Marietta College Senior Class Challenge gift.
For those of you who couldn't see it, it's $5,352.22, which I think has set a record and a standard for 2019, 20, 21, and beyond. Where's Angie? Hey, Ange. There you go. Angie Anderson is our Vice President for Advancement. She doesn't let the President hold on to money very long. Thank you. Thank you, all members of the senior class who have demonstrated appreciation for your Marietta College education in such a tangible way. You know your support is greatly appreciated. We will now have a special music presentation by the Marietta College Concert Choir. Thank you so much for a great presentation by our concert choir. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce this year's commencement speaker, energy pioneer, music connoisseur, and philanthropist Donald G. Ritter, a 1981 graduate of Marietta College. At Marietta College, I'm proud of how we encourage our students to think about ways they can impact the world. Don Ritter has been looking for ways to make a difference, and he has made a major impression here at Marietta College. We are also proud of our more than 25,000 alumni, better known, as you know, as the Long Blue Line, and we appreciate any chance to highlight these outstanding individuals. Today, with Don Ritter, is again one of those opportunities. Don Ritter is the founder and chief executive officer for Endurance Resources 3 in Addison, Texas. An emeritus trustee at Marietta College, he spent the past decade leading Endurance Resources 1 and 2 and its predecessor, Tritex Energy, as president and CEO. Don spent the first 19 years of his career at Mobil, where he served in a variety of engineering and management roles in the United States and internationally while developing expertise in drilling engineering, completion design, and project planning. Before co-founding Tritex Energy, Don led the energy, engineering, business development, and sales efforts at Geomechanics International, a technology firm focused on helping companies maximizing success with horizontal resource opportunities. While Don has a long and distinguished career in oil and gas, he is also a director with Blue Star Connection, a charity that provides musical instruments for medically challenged children and young adults. Approximately 500 individuals and 54 hospitals have received support from Blue Star over the last 10 years. Don and his wife, Leslie Straub Ritter, class of 1985, who served on the MCA board and now serves as a member of the college's Board of Trustees, also founded Category 5 Amplification, a custom guitar amplifier company. They started the company in January 2006, and the company's endorsing artists include some people you may have heard of: Brad Paisley, the Kenny Chesney Band, Warren Haynes, and many more. Category 5 was specifically formed to support charities to provide musicians an avenue for giving back. The Ritters, who are members of our Irwin Academy, made an initial $1 million donation to Marietta College in December 2016 to start a music therapy program, and that generosity continues to grow. The new major and curriculum were approved by the faculty in January 2018 and will begin this fall. The Ritters' commitment to their alma mater can also be seen through the renovations in our gathering place and the McKinney Building, where there are state-of-the-art recording studios and facilities to support the new major, as well as any student who is interested in recording their music. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Don Ritter.
Dr. Rood, thank you for the honor and the generous introduction. Class of 2018. 37 years ago, I was sitting where you're sitting. I'm embarrassed to say I have no idea who the speaker was for graduation. It was not their fault. I had spent a week with too many finals, followed by a week of too many beers. The only burning memory I have for my graduation is showing my mom and dad my diploma, which was not in the nice blue cover that you'll get today, but in its place a parking ticket for $6 and a note that I could retrieve my diploma upon payment at the business office. My dad had a good laugh. My mother was not impressed. They were very strong supporters of my education. Neither had a high school diploma. That's a little bit about my two main influences. But hopefully I'm making up for it today with a new diploma, and they're looking down and smiling this time. You all have a tremendous foundation of knowledge freshly acquired in Marietta. It will serve you well, as it has for myself and many others who have sat in your chairs previously. My mission here is to give you some wisdom. My problem is I don't have very much. What I've learned from others, and a majority of it from a healthy reading habit. In fact, I've been in a book club with one of my MBA profs from Southern Methodist University, several of my classmates, and my wife. We have read 10 business books a year for the last 17 years. It has been one of my most rewarding experiences. The thought that 6 people could read the same 170 books over 17 years and develop a common wisdom, or as some call it, a mastermind, is a powerful experience. So I've decided to share some of that common wisdom with you today. You will find a stack of books under your chair. These have been chosen to give you some direction and a place to start. And to sum it up today, my discussion is, number one, you need a destination. At some time, you can pick it, but you need a destination. Then you need a plan to get there. And third, you need a partner or two along the way. So let's get started. Book number one is called Strength Finders by Gallup Corp. Bottom line, you're all unique. Your set of strengths, their relation to who you are, gives you a unique view of the world. You need to know them, and you need to know yourself. The premise of this book is that you have strengths, and that by building on your strengths and not trying to fix your weaknesses, you will have a much better shot at success. Many of the books covered today will help you learn more about yourself, but this one gives you an online survey to take it, and trust me, it is accurate. This is your baseline. It's a good place to start before picking your destination. Book number two, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Written in 1937 after the Great Depression, it is as valuable and insightful now as it was then. It's a real source of wisdom, gathered from the most successful business leaders of the times: Ford, Edison, Carnegie, Schwab, J.P. Morgan, 500 in total. This is where you begin to set your destination, whether it's a net worth to achieve or the financial freedom to pursue any calling. I've read this book at least 10 times, have found something new every time. You will find the secret is making as much money as you wish, more on that later, or really the secret to achieve any worthy goal. This book gives 13 steps to wealth, but it contains so much more about the human spirit. It literally is a handbook on how humans operate. The Bible, or your favorite religious text, may be the only book to rival it for insight into the human soul. One concept covered in this book is the mastermind, where you stretch out your mental capacity by including a key circle of others you respect and that can call on for common wisdom. I've told you about my own example, and I challenge you to find your own. Book number three, The Law of Attraction by Jack Canfield. This is a handbook of exercises that will take what you learn in book one and book two and put it into a plan. One of the exercises here, that's one that literally changed my life. It has you write down 101 things that you can do if money is a no object, or really anything except maybe a physical limitation, like you can't be a center in the NBA if you're 5'8". But really, without any limitations, what can you do? 101 things. This is where I set a net goal, excuse me, a net worth goal, a goal to give Marietta $1 million, to be a trustee, to get an MBA, to create a brand, to take a company public, I'm still working on that one, to be my daughter's heroes. All while I was an engineer at Mobil. I would have to quit Mobil to do most of these things. And that is the point. I had to make a dramatic change to accomplish the goals on my list. It expanded my thought process so much I had to go back to school and change careers. I wish I had done this exercise much earlier. I may have had even more success. Book number four, The One Thing by Gary Keller. This is a direct follow-on to The Law of Attraction. It starts with a Russian proverb, "He who chases two rabbits catches neither." It lays out a principle of setting a large goal, then doing one thing each day that moves you towards that goal. This is also known as the domino effect, as every action you take towards a goal will build exponentially. This keeps you in your area of control, your 3-foot world, your arm span, as a Navy SEAL taught me. It breeds action. It drives you to completion. This is the most valuable skill in business, and it's called execution. You get paid to execute. You get fired if you don't. It's that simple. Book 5, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. I love this book. It is the most compact set of guidelines to get your shit together ever written. Two main messages are, you need to make 10x size goals to stretch your capabilities, and most importantly, you have to work 10 times harder than the average person to succeed. Not 2 times, not 5 times, 10 times as hard. Everyone on the planet should read the chapter on no excuses. This is actually a sales training book. Everyone needs to learn how to sell. I give this book to every one of my employees. The next, book 6, Great at Work by Morton Hansen. This is another book built off the research of 5,000 highly productive employees. So it is 10x the number of people that Napoleon Hill researched in Think and Grow Rich study. It was published in 2018, so it's hot off the presses. It covers many of the same topics covered in the previous books, but looks at them in a very novel way. Morton lays out the importance of doing two things, nearly opposite traits, but in combination to get a superior performance. For example, his first observation was to do less things, i.e. the one thing approach, but obsessing over those things, like the 10X approach. Another is called P squared, which is passion and purpose. His research showed that the most successful people link those two together. I can probably cite a personal example here. As you've heard, I've had a passion for music, and that ties into my purpose for supporting music therapy, both through the Blue Star Connection and at Marietta College. So this book is to show you how to combine these two different strategies into a skill set that improves both your personal skills and your interactions with others. Book 7, Shackleton's Way by Margot Morrell. This is the best leadership story ever told. Ernest Shackleton was a captain for an expedition to the South Pole in 1914. His ship, the Endurance, was stuck in the ice, and the tale of survival for the crew over 2 years in the Antarctic is amazing. All survived. Shackleton is my leadership hero, and I suggest you all find one to help you guide in the business of leading people. I even named my company after his ship, Endurance Resources 3. There's an old Native American saying that says, if you wish to go fast, go alone. If you wish to go far, take others. When I look around at Marietta grads that I know in the oil and gas industry, they are all leaders. When I look at my fraternity reunions and really any gathering of Marietta alums, they're all leaders. Marietta has a way of producing leaders in all fields. This is evidenced by Marietta being in the top 10 colleges when assessing mid-career salaries. You're going to be starting alone, or you're going to be following, but eventually you will be leading others. It's a rare skill to be a good leader. It's one that requires work, study, and desire. So I hope you will invest some time to read through these books and acquire the knowledge, wisdom, and the habits that they expound. I found them later in life. I wish I had read them sooner. I might have reached a different destination by now. I might have set my net worth goal much higher, and I would have had more available to give to Marietta. So I have a challenge for all of you today, and I think you guys are off to a great start already with your class gift. But I've invested about $100 in each one of you. In 10 years, I would like to see a 10x return for Marietta. That 10x sound familiar? So I lay out the challenge for each of you to donate $1,000 over the next 10 years. This would equal a class gift of over $250,000 to Marietta, the largest class gift ever made at a graduation of any class. It's not hard to do, because if you read these books, practice their teachings, then you all will be very wealthy within 10 years. You will easily afford to give Marietta $1,000 or even more. Or you can look at it another way. It's just 28 cents a day. So there you have it. No excuses, no problem to pay your student loans back. Every tool you need to be a success is sitting under your chair or under your cap. You only have to visualize your goals, commit towards working it every day, and willing to put some of the 10x effort out there. The returns will be far beyond your dreams. Partners. Oh, I did say something about a partner. Let me say a little bit about that. And pay attention, this part's not in the books. Remember I said something about if you want to go far, take others. I'll add a little of my own wisdom here. If you really want to go far, start by finding a good partner or two. This goes for life partners or mates, but also a business partner capital provider, a cause or institution that you wish to support. A partner is your most valuable asset. If you're climbing a mountain and tied to another person with a rope, you want that to be a good partner. Marriage, the same thing. In business, having someone at the partner level is invaluable to bounce ideas, complement your skills and strengths, and to be honest with you when you're not seeing yourself in the mirror. You want someone who will be in the foxhole with you, that always has your back. You want someone with a shared vision who shares your values and your way of doing things, not just the destination. Would not be here today without the partners I have had. I just happened to meet almost all of them here. My first business partner, Keen Weaver, class of 1984, got me to leave corporate America and come start a new company. He also introduced me to Leslie, my wife, my current business partner, life coach, and best friend. I have found many others to partner with on friendships, projects, employees, all from Marietta. So the real wisdom to pass today is that you are sitting next to your potential partners in business, future mates, or lifelong friends. So I want you just to take a minute now and look around, see it for yourself. These are the most important relationships you will ever have. Cherish them, grow them, challenge them, and do your homework assignment sitting under your chair. It will be interesting to see how this class does, and if you all create a mastermind together over the coming years with this common homework assignment. Maybe I'll stop by at your 10-year reunion and see how my investment is doing. I'll even buy the beer. We both want to thank you for this honor and experience to address the class of 2018. We are proud to join your class as the latest members of the Long Blue Line. And that 101st goal on my list 19 years ago was to get a doctorate degree. Funny how the funny how the list works. Thanks.
So graduates, don't forget what's under your chair when you process out. Those are your books, each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'm honored to present you our honorary degree recipients. I ask that Mr. George Fenton, Chair of our Board of Trustees, and Dr. Janet Bland, Provost and Dean of the Faculty, accompany our recipients, Don and Leslie Ritter, to the podium. After I read the citation, Mr. Fenton and Provost Bland will hood our recipients. Don and Leslie Ritter, you have distinguished yourself in many aspects of your lives. Don, you graduated from Marietta College in 1981 with a major in petroleum engineering and then furthered your education with a master's degree in business administration from Southern Methodist University in 2001. For over 3 decades, you have established yourself as a leader in the petroleum industry, rising to the level of vice president while working for Mobil Oil Corporation. In addition to serving as founding president and CEO of an oil and gas production company, Endurance Resources, you are also the owner of Category 5 Amplification, which manufactures guitar amplifiers. Leslie, you graduated from Marietta College in 1985. You have over 20 years of experience in professional services for high-tech, high-growth companies providing consulting in the areas of operations, human resources, training, and merger integration. After taking leadership roles at major multinational and multi-international corporations, including EDS, Coopers & Lybrand, CSC, and IMR Global, you served as Vice President of Business Solutions for Pritchett Rumler Brock, and you now serve as Principal and Vice President of Business Solutions with Square Knot, LLC. Don and Leslie, beyond your business success, you have both achieved great success in your service and philanthropy. Your commitment to service has been exhibited in a variety of ways. You have been great friends of this college for many, many years. Leslie, you are currently a trustee of the college. Prior to that, you served as president of the college's Alumni Association Board. Don, you are a trustee emeritus of the college, having served on the Board of Trustees for 10 years. You have both given generously to the college of your time, your talent, and your treasure. You are music enthusiasts and supporters of music education. Over the years, you have donated many, many instruments to the college in support of the music department, in addition to your financial contributions. You encourage the college to explore offering a music therapy program, and you provided the commitment of resources to ensure that such a program could thrive here. Thus, you are recognized for your ongoing commitment and support of the arts and sciences at Marietta College. In honor of your lifelong and dedicated service to others and to Marietta College, and based upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Marietta College is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, upon Donald G. Ritter and Leslie Straub Ritter. Dr. and Dr. Ritter. Now I'm going to ask Don and Leslie to set those diplomas down and stay up for one more thing and one more thank you that they don't know about. In honor of their dedicated support of Marietta College and our new music therapy program, and based upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Marietta College, it is only fitting that Marietta College is pleased to confer the first bachelor's degrees in music therapy, honoris causa, to Donald G. and Leslie Straub Ritter.
I thought that was not quite a parking ticket.
Parking ticket? No, the other one. The one that has a degree in it. All right, we'll get it right. There you go. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
We will hold those for you, and you can pick them up on the way out. I got a pile of stuff to take care of. One more applause for Don and Leslie Ritter. Don and Leslie, thank you for being here today and for sharing your experience and wisdom with us. Your generous support of your alma mater has always been greatly appreciated, and your words and encouragement for others do the same as a testament to your lasting legacy. Thank you so much for all you do for Marietta College. To the graduates, it's almost time. I'm an optimist by nature. I look at life and see many, many wonderful aspects of the world around us, from the people we love to the technology that allow us to communicate instantly with individuals anywhere. I am, however, a realist and know that our nation and world face many, many challenges. Daily, the ever-present media presents almost constant information that is at best often what we do not want to hear. It is all too easy to become fixated on what is wrong with our world, not what is right. Here today, however, you are examples of what is right with this world. As new Marietta College graduates, you represent the excellence for which our nation will be known and respected. You will take your new knowledge and use it to become leaders in whom we can trust and believe. You have learned from the faculty, staff, colleagues, students, and administrators who shared their wisdom and knowledge with you, just as it was shared with them by others before them. And of course, your family and friends represent the support and love that helped you meet this part of your personal and professional dreams. Sir Winston Churchill said, and I quote, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." You have succeeded and will see many more successes. You have failed and learned from that failure. Moreover, you indeed do have the courage that allows you to continue to pursue those dreams. Your years here have shown that Marietta is a place to learn, a place to grow, and a place to cherish forever. Before you leave today, take one more walk around campus. Think of the many friends and many memories you have made in this special place. And when you do, I hope those memories bring a smile to you, not just today, but always. And come back often so that you can smile again and again. In a few short months, the class of Yes 2022 will be here to begin its journey to where you are now. Like you, they will become part of the continuing legacy that symbolizes the Pioneer family and the Long Blue Line. From this member of the family, thank you for making this a memorable day. Thank you for making Marietta College the wonderful place that it is, and thank you for giving me the wonderful privilege of serving you. Are you ready? Ready. Now is the time for the granting of degrees. Will Provost Bland please come forward for the conferring of degrees?
President Rude, on behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to present the candidates for degrees and to certify that they have fulfilled the requirements and conditions of residence, attendance, and scholarship, and that they are worthy to take their place in the illustrious company of Marietta College alums. Will all degree candidates please rise?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the faculty of Marietta College, I now confer upon those who have fulfilled all the requirements of the appropriate degree as certified by the faculty of Marietta College, with all the ancient rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining, and welcome you into the company of educated men and women. We present to you, as evidence of this award, a diploma inscribed with your name, indicating academic honors earned, signed by the proper officials, and bearing the Great Seal of Marietta College.
Candidates, please be seated. One last time, will Dr. Janie Reese Miller please join us on stage? Would the marshals now bring forward our graduates for the presentation of diplomas?
First, the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Psychology. Emily Elizabeth Imbrasia. Megan Alexis Hendrick. David Evan Lawrence. Next, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Alexander Joseph Agbe. Derek Russell Amron. Darrell Thomas Anderson. Drew Madri Antil. Cordell J. Antil. Lindsay Ann Arnold. Isaiah Malik Barbara. Michael Joseph Barnaby. Joseph Zachary Begani. Haley Marie Bennett. Paige Marie Berchet. Brooke E. Borich. Daniel Joseph Carlson. Also with a BS, sorry. Tara Lauren Clinton. Michael Gabriel Crow. Samantha Joellen Crow. Chandler Jacob Cunningham. Hannah Shane Daly. Amanda Nicole Davis. Brandon Cooper DeSico. Megan Nicole Dixon. Molly J. Dunlap. Joshua Bryant Scott Eckleberry. Jordan Michelle Evans. Terry Lynn Farley III. Sierra Jane Feipel. Robert Lee Felton. Kaylee Marie Fisher. Hunter J. Gallagher. Melinda Jane Gimple. Connor Elliott Golden. Jorge G. Gonzalez. Anna Catherine Hall. Caitlin Marie Hall. Martin M. Hall. Matthew Wayne Harkness. Justice Renee Held. Taryn Nicole Hicks. Alex M. Hogan. Darcy Eloise Irish. John P. Jakin, Jr. Anthony Stosh Jalowick. Matthew James Johnson. Samuel Groff Johnson. Kirsten McKinsey Jones. Whitney Lynn Jones. Courtney Rochelle Knox. Chandler McCain Kuhn. Bradley Wade Lake. Jasmine Lee Lamp. Christina Diane LaRocca. Shantong Liu. Ian Christopher Luttrell. Erica Lindsay Massey. Carly Lee Matheny. Brett Curtis Blair Matson. Amber J. Morick. Sierra Shea McCann. Michael Connor McCreary. Sarah Jean Miskamins. Jonah Bryant Mitchell. Stephanie Rebecca Monroe. Helen Gail Moore. Emily Reagan Northrop. Scott Steve Oberhelman. Lane Michael Parker. Victoria Claire Payne. Emily Elizabeth Peters. Matthew Alexander Peters. Celeste Marie Prince. Morgan Nicole Rich. Nicholas Ryan Roberson. Danielle R. Roger. Daniel H. Rose. Caitlin Marie Serego. Dalton John Seacrest. Ao Shen. Xiao Juan Si. Serena Singh, also with a BS. Alexander Alex Smith. Emily Ann Smith. Jeu Song. Adrian Speed. Courtney Lynn Streeter. Rebecca Sim Tenney. Nathaniel Lee Thompson. Roger Walker. Cortez LaShawn Wallace. Allison Elizabeth Watkins. Samantha Ray Welch. Jocelyn Lane White. Eric Michael Wilkin, also with a BS. Shelby Alexandra Willis. Mara Christine Woods. Levito Wooler. E. Xiao. Matthew Dale Yates. Dylan Watson Young. Mandy Jo Young. Yang Yu. Rulin Zhang. Zhenchang Zheng. Bowen Zhou. Jiayi Zhou. Next, the candidate for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts, Morgan E. Thompson. Next, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Music, Sarah Mae Bishop. Jonah Ross Littman. Next, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Cody Nathaniel Alderman. Claudia Lee Allen. Muhammad Salah Al-Mukhraj. Abdullah Sami Salah Al-Uraini. Maxwell Guy Alsbach. Jenna Lynn Anderson. Matthew E. Bailey. Joshua E. Baker. Ashley Kate Barker. Franco Jack Biondolillo. Devin Lee Brooker. Nell Blake Cormack. John R. Creighton. Chelsea Marie Dalrymple. Erica Corinne Donalo. Alexander Ian Gruce, also with a BSPE. Amisha Monique Hurd. Elizabeth Catherine Huffman. Cameron Barrett Johnson. Michael Kelly Johnson. Lydia Emery Jones, also with the BSPE. Austin Keith Clintworth. Prabhawa Koirala. Casey Nicole Lassiter. Noah William Paul Lentz. Elijah Paul Lupardis. Casey Lee Mail. Corey Matthew Miller. Jason Richard Miller. Charles M. Mozina. Joshua Paul Nider, also with a BSPE. Gordon Thomas O'Brien. Jacob Anthony Parks. Christopher James Petrucci. Brett Michael Price. Priscilla Ali Prologo. Elena Ann Robinson. Colby Wyatt Schwaderer. Tyler R. Scholl. Perry David Studebaker. Robert Brinley Thomas, Jr. Randy Todd Toth. Jiangpeng Wan. Sarah Walpert Wayman. Umu Jung. Next, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Petroleum Engineering. Nasser Abu Arisha. Salam Muthaib Al-Abdali. Abdul Rahman Al-Ashmi. Hadil Muhammad Al-Ashmi. Haya Hader Al-Ashmi. Sarah Muhammad Al-Ashmi. Ahmed Khalaf Al-Damani Al-Almazi. Muhammad Nasser Al-Aryan. Rahma Salam Al-Atawi. Muhammad Al-Attar. Muhammad Abdullah Al-Azami. Omar Al-Dhafari. Othman Fahad Al-Dhafari. Abdulaziz Khalil Al-Dosari. Yusuf Al-Hindiani. Muhammad Ali. Hassan Abdulaziz Al-Ibrahim. Mashari Yaqub Al-Kandari. Rashid Walid Al-Muwaziri. Badr Nasser Al-Masjid. Ali Hassan Al-Najjar. Haura Suleiman Al-Sayrafi. Sultan Ali Faisal Al-Shamari. Walid Musa'id Al-Subi'i. Melanie Susan Barsati. Alec Nicholas Bianchi. Eugene Nicholas Charles II. Paige Marie Klein. Cameron Michael Connolly. Alexander Luke Crivelli. Matthew Charles Doherty. Austin Robert De Leonardis. Darian Ray Diddle. Cody Ryan Dobbs. Charles Edward Drennan, Jr. Jacob Benjamin Duval. Shane Michael Fetzko. Ife Guo. Samba K. Hain. Evan Paul Hensel. Jacob Thomas Hill. Brian Alexander Hoffmeyer. Adam John Hoot. Mitchell Douglas Houston, also with a BS. Brent A. Huck. Noah Blaine Stitt Hungness. Haura N. Kamal. Nathan Tyler Kleiger. Tristan Mikkel Kozel. Evan M. Levine. Michael Ray Lichtenfels. Tong Lin. Thomas Joseph Mazurek. Arthur McCaig. Evan David McCartney. Morgan Leona McElwain. Diana Valerie McGraw. Trevor Douglas Mesher. Andrew Charles Milburn. Callie Christine Miller. Rachel Ann Miller. Patrick Royce Moran. Shalom Baraka Muthoka. Bafur Papa Nkrumah Abebio. Eric Scott Pierce. Mitchell Mark Peronic. John Andrew Rake. Caitlin Ann Ritchie. Kyle Daniel Rossello. Buthaina Khalid Albastaki. Aaron David Smith. Jacob Matthew Smith. Jordan Anthony Spear. David Jeffrey Stover. Anthony James Tanner. Nicholas Allen Trocano. Justin Anthony Vecchio. Congratulations to you all.
You guys can sit down. Now will the graduates please rise and be recognized as a group? Please stay standing as we will now symbolize the awarding of these degrees with the traditional turning of the tassel to the other side. Make you really official. There you go. Awesome. Congratulations. Graduates, I ask that you turn around and give your parents, family, and friends a round of applause for their support and encouragement during your time here. Now, will everyone please rise and join the concert choir in singing the Marietta College alma mater, time-honored Marietta. The words are printed in your program.
Oh,
Congratulations to all of you, our newest graduates of Marietta College and members of our Alumni Association and the Long Blue Line. In just a moment, we will have an opportunity to meet and greet these newest graduates. Please remain at your seat until the platform party, trustees, faculty, and students recess outside. We're going outside. The weather is broken. Great. We will be hosting 2 receptions, one inside Fenton Court, which is directly behind you, and one outside on the Christie Mall in front of Andrews Hall. We invite you and your families and guests to join us at either or both of these locations. And now it gives me the greatest pride and pleasure to pronounce the 181st commencement of Marietta College concluded.